Hey Bookwormies, welcome back to my channel, and it's time for a new video. I was looking around what new podcast episode should I do? What new thing should I post? Because I'm running out of ideas for podcast specific. Because reading vlogs, dude, I have a lot of things that I can get out, but podcast videos, just not a lot of ideas. And then a few minutes ago, Jamie's new videos popped up, which is called Bookish Favorite Tags, my book taste, favorite series standalones, 5-star hopefuls, and more. And it's pretty much a tag she got from one of the other book besties. I'll try to link both of their videos down below if I can. And I decided, you know what, let's do the same idea. So anyways, this is pretty much the book favorites tag. So first of all, there's quite a few books, book tags, and I'm pretty much just gonna answer them, trying to be as quick as possible. I literally have nothing in the front of my head, but I'll just try to go with the flow. Okay, guys? So let's get started. I also have my computer here for all the book tags, and also my Notion opened with all the books that I've read in 2025 and 2024. So if none of the books in here are what I'm looking for, I can quickly look up there to kind of find what I'm looking for. Okay, first of all, we have 5 books that define your taste. Okay, I'm gonna look here because a lot of, books that define my taste are one of my favorite ones, and I guess I'd go with the whole Boys of Tommen collections. I only have Binding, Keeping, and Saving, but the Redeeming 6 is coming to my house soon, and I also know that Releasing 10 is coming out soon. For you guys, when this video is out, it's probably already out, but I feel like the series really kind of is part of my taste, because emotional, sad, depressing books are exactly what are my vibe. Then I just have to say this, Onyx Storm, well, technically the whole series, Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm, this is just one of the most important series to me. They just something fantasy, high stakes, very magical realism, very romance and spiciness, really just my taste. Okay, so we have 2 currently, right? I said, okay, I have another one, Keeper of the Lost City. These are childish middle grade books, but they're just kind of pretty much give off my vibe. They're I don't know how to explain this, but they're they just pretty much explain my type of style. This, technically I read this series a few years back, and the 10th book still isn't out. I know, guys, right? Disgrace. This is really childish books, but they're just perfect for me. They're just something that I can turn my mind off and just read. Okay, so we have 3 now, right, guys? Yeah. So crazy emotional romances, very heavy fantasies with spicy romance, childish kind of fantasy, but cute and fast to read. Then I guess if I go up here, I would say I'll take out Practice Makes Perfect, but I'm not sure, one of the Sarah Adams books, something childish, something cute, something kind of that vibe. I'd say Practice Makes Perfect kind of gives that vibe, or that new Abby Jimenez book, which is Sail Remember Me. Those two, cute contemporary romance, I totally dig them. I slurp them up every time. So we kind of have all those, and then we also have, not sure honestly about my last one, but I guess I'd say maybe, okay, so we have this, and that. I could go with another kind of romance vibe no, okay, wait, I have it. The Only One Left by Riley Sager. It's, okay, I'm sorry if I keep on turning to the sides because my computer keeps on closing. So, what was I saying? Yeah, The Only One Left by Riley Sager. This book is it's a thriller. It's just something that just goes by so quickly, and it's scary, but at the same time, it's I'm going to continue being scared if I find out what happened. So that kind of vibe. That's my last one, okay? Next, we have books you've loved in different eras of your life. Okay. So obviously we have my very, very childhood books, but they're I'm not gonna go and try to find each of their names, but there was this one of a lion and all of that, the picture books, obviously. But skipping through that, I remember in my very early childhood, in my old school, there was this library and shit, and there was one where there was little fairies. It was a whole gigantic series, just pretty much fairies going through some kind of problem and then solving it. I don't remember. I just remember had all kinds of pink or purple covers, and there was a fairy on top, and there were all kinds of them. I remember that. I obviously had these are not in order, not really, but Hunger Game. I had a Hunger Game era, Ooh, I had a Percy Jackson era. I don't have the actual like starter series like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, except for like the continuation. I have the Chalice of the Gods, but I'm talking about like have here only Heroes of Olympus and the Hidden Oracle and that kind of series. But you get what I had. Like Percy Jackson was a very big era of mine. Obviously, Shatter Me because yes, honestly, a lot of my favorite books have just been eras of my life. The big ones I'd say like Hunger Games, those fairy books, Percy Jackson. Oh my God, the Treehouse books. I remember. I don't remember their name. I just think they were called Treehouse or something like that. I don't know. I have some Hebrew books up there that like I had eras of, but you guys probably don't know them. Shatter Me, Fourth Wing. Those are kind of like the biggest ones, but now I'm just been having like my 5-star, even though I haven't been having a lot of like eras of books, like only ones that have been repeating. Oh, obviously we have the Boys of Tommen, and I guess kind of like the Addicted Cowboy Sister series, kind of, but not really. Next we have favorite genres. So this kind of goes with like the define my taste. Like I kind of talked about which genres, but like depressing romances, even though that's not really a genre, but like I guess romance heavy ones, fantasy, romantasy, middle grade, contemporary romance. I also had mythology at some point. Thrillers I like sometimes to read, but honestly, thrillers I feel like I'm the most picky at, and romance I guess. Like if there are light, fluffy romances, I'm kind of picky on. But yeah. Next we have my favorite form of reading. Okay, let me bring my favorite form of reading. Here it is. I used to pride myself for being a physical girly, and I never turned to the dark side, whatever. And that Kindle's just not for me. But then, honestly, actually, I feel like because my mom used to have a Kindle, and then she was reading sometimes on vacation those books. That was when I wasn't really a reader. It was like my childhood life, and I was like, ooh, that looks so cool. And then afterwards, I started reading, and then I was like, okay, yeah, but like it's annoying having to ask my dad every time to buy me a book, and then having to wait for it to get here. Sometimes took weeks. And then I just, bought a Kindle. Well, not bought a Kindle. I more like stole my mom's one after she stopped using it. And then I started reading on my Kindle, and honestly, I just love it so much. Like, yes, I love my physical ones, but I feel like these are more display than reading. Like, yes, there are books, a lot of them that I read physically, but honestly, when you're laying in bed or something, I just rather take out my Kindle and just read. It just is better for me. I just like it more. It's more comfy, and now just my Kindle has been like one of my most prized possessions. Like, you take my Kindle away, I have no life. You take my phone away, okay, I have my Kindle, I'll be okay. Like, this is just my whole life, and it's super lightweight, and I just love it too much. And I go on vacation sometimes, and this is just so much better than carrying like 20 books in my luggage and not even knowing if I'll read all those 20. But here I have like 300. They're not taking much space. This is all the space. This is all the space they take in my suitcase. That's why I just love the Kindle most. It's my favorite form of reading. I will always love to sometimes take a physical book and just go back to my roots, but this is currently my fave. Next we have favorite books characters. So if we're going with guys, I have a whole list for book boyfriends like Zayden Ryerson, Aaron Warner, Kenji Kishimoto, Joey Lynch, and Johnny Kavanagh, and Riddock Gamlin. Love those. Usually, like I feel like a lot of my favorite characters are like from fantasies, like badass ones. Aelin Galathinis or Galantheus. Very hard to pronounce her last name, but whatever. Aelin. Oh, love that girl. She's a bad bitch, and I love it. Violet Soaringale. I would pride myself for loving Juliet, but I feel like I still love her, but I feel like Rosabelle has come into from the Watch Me series, new one coming out, and I guess those are like the main ones. Oh, I really like Keith Sensen from Keeper of Lost Cities. Like these are like the biggest ones, I guess I'd say. Like I don't know if there's a limit because at the start there's like 5 books that define your taste, but here they're just like, okay, favorite characters. How many do you want me to give you? Do you want me to like pull a whole list up? Because I can do that for you guys. But yeah. Next we have favorite series. Okay, the Empyrean series is just my favorite. It's not completed, and I'm dying with the Onyx Storm ending. Dude, I don't know how I'm living right The whole Boys of Tommy series. It's so depressing, but I just love it. I don't even care. I love it. Addicted Cowboy Sister series. I'm still gonna talk about it. Still really enjoy those books. Did I cry during the Long Way Home? No, not Long Way Home. I think it was Long Way Home. I remember like that last book between Daisy and Reich. So that I literally sobbed. Let me see. 2024 I'm gonna look through because those have all of those. So I don't know honestly, guys. Well, I really love Throne of Glass. Obviously, Shatter Me series is another big fave. Percy Jackson for nostalgic vibes. Hunger Games because yes. I don't know. And then Keeper of the Lost Cities, yeah. And then okay, series anymore. I don't really see much that I really still think about. So I'd say these are like my tops. These are like my top faves. So yeah. Next we have series I'm most excited to finish. Okay, finish, like to have an ending towards, I can say a lot, but excited to finish, not really, because I'd say more anxious. Like if it's more anxious now, then I'd go like the whole Empyrean series because I'm both excited to like continue and like finally have an ending, something that closes it off, and not be like, oh my god, there's another cliffhanger. I have to wait for another 2 years for this. No, but like this also gives me anxiety because I don't want their story to end. I want it to continue forever, which is impossible. So that's why I'm not gonna really put Empyrean. I'd say Boys of Tommen because no matter what, they're like the cliffhangers. Yeah, there are sometimes, but they're not so like I have to read this next book. Like I'm okay, but I'd still really love for this to finish. So we have like the whole story, every single character. We've seen their background. We know what happened to them. We know what is going on with them. So that'd be lovely. Keeper of the Lost Cities. I've been reading this for years, and the 10th book, I'm just waiting on it. So I think this was one that I'd be really excited to finish. Like I'm kind of done with all of the plot twists. I just kind of want an ending that will just close up the series and give me a finality to it. I feel like a lot of the other series I've been reading are like, oh wait, let me go into a series I'm in the middle of because then I can see. Because honestly, I don't know what else to tell you. Because from here, I haven't really bought a lot of like series I'm in the middle of unless they're like favorites. Like as I said, the Empyrean and Boys of Tommen and Keeper of the Lost Cities. So I don't really see many that here that I'm like crazy about. This Woman Kingdom isn't complete, but like I'm not really right now in the super engaged. Like I love the Shatter Me series. This a teensy bit less. I'm not as into it. Excited to finish, guys. Oh my god, I really have no idea. The Crowns of Nyaxia. Oh my god, it's like the Serpent and the Wings of Night and all that series because there's like, it's separated into 3 duologies kind of and like duets. I've read the first duet. The second one is in the process. So as soon as the second book in that duet comes out, I'll read it. And I just really want to see what else is going on because it's like 2 books about one kind of like place, 2 books about different, 2 books about a different. And so I feel like that'd be really nice. Magnolia Parks to finish. I feel like I want to see what goes on, but it's just the series are very long and I'm in the middle of a lot of shit. So I don't know. And I guess I'd also be excited to finish Red Queen and just see what continues. I guess these are like the biggest ones. There aren't a lot of other ones that I feel like are very important, but whatever. Series I'm most excited to start. Okay, I have lots. Okay, so the book of not a lot, but the book of Azrael, like that whole series, because so many people are talking about it, and I just want to be in the know. And like Laria's talked about it, and Yana's talked about, Mariana's talked about, and I'm like, I want to be in the know, and I feel like these could totally be my next 5 stars, but I need to finish the series in the middle, so I can't read them. And then we have The Lies of Lena and that whole series. Larry recommended it, and it sounds like I feel like because like some of her like fantasy books are like kind of aligned with my taste, so I kind of feel like I want to read that too. And there was also those big series like the Gods of Monsters series or something like that. Let me search it up so I'm not lying to you guys and not like saying the wrong name because I'm not sure. Gods of Monsters. Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's called The City of Gods and Monsters is the first book. The series is called House of Devils. I guess that is something. I feel like these are like the 3 most anticipated series I really wanted to start, but since they're not completed, some of them, and I have a lot of series in the middle of it, just haven't really been starting in them. There are a few others, but these are like the most exciting ones that I can think of at the top of my head. Okay, books I predict will be my favorite. Okay. this is technically cheating because it's series, but like all those that I just told you guys, because I'm excited to start them because I feel like they could be total 5 stars, and I kind of want to see what's the hype around them. And I guess I kind of will predict what will be my favorite. Honestly, I can't think of anything. I honestly cannot. I've tried predicting books that I think could be my favorite, but no. Also, a few sad books I could totally predict being my favorite, but I don't know. I feel like maybe the next Magnolia Parks book or the next Daisy Hates could be a favorite, but no idea. Okay, prettiest books / special editions. Okay, welcome home. This dude over here, love it. This is a deluxe special edition of Shatter Me. This is how it looks like, guys. Wait, let me try to show you guys it. This is just so beautiful. And here at the back says, I spent my life folded between the pages of books. In the absence of human relationships, I formed bonds with paper characters. And then we can also take off the dust jacket. As you guys know, this is like, revolutionary thing. And same kind of cool, but here it just looks so pretty. Shatter Me here. Ugh, amazing. I am in delight with it. And then in here, I'm not insane. And also it has the first 3 or 5 chapters of Watch Me. Also, you guys might be like, where's your Watch Me book? Like, we thought you said that you were buying it. Yeah, it was out of stock on Amazon, so I'm gonna wait a bit before buying it. Okay, anyways, so we have that one. A lot of the Fairy Loot books that I've been seeing online, total absolute masterpieces, especially when they have that reversible dust jacket. So freaking beautiful. All those Fairy Loot ones are so pretty, but they're a bit too expensive for me. Yeah, so currently not happening. Pretty covers. Now let's get out of the like special editions. Pretty covers. Honestly, I really love Onyx Storm cover. Like, it doesn't really match with Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, like the type that I got, but it's just so pretty. I love the gold accents and the black to silver. It's just so pretty. I don't know why. I really love it. Okay, like, I like some of the Shatter Me books, but they aren't like my pretty favorites. I like the Sunrise on the Reaping cover. It's cute. I can't really think of any others. Ooh, the Chalice of the Gods is pretty. Okay, wait a second, guys. Let me get it out for you. It's cute. It's really cute. But when you take off the dust jacket, it's just meh. Just black. It's just dark blue. That's the one depressing part. I wish there was something to it. And it's also inside it's purple. Cool, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it was kind of random. I feel like if they could have put a lot more thought into it, but whatever. It's not a special edition, so it's fine. But yeah. Okay, so there's that. I feel like those are the pretty covers that I can really think of at the top of my head. Next we have, what would you go buy right now? Okay, well, tonight I'm already redeeming 6, so that's out of the question. I guess I'd really want to buy, like, Taming 7 and Releasing 10, even though during my timeline, they're not, like, Releasing 10. Taming 7 is. What else is there? Something I don't want to buy. Okay, well, if the rest of the 4th Imperial series books were out, I'd love to buy them, but out of context, so I don't know. I feel like the rest of the Keeper Velocities, I'd like to start collecting them because, yes. And also, the Shatter Me books, I have all of them except for all of the novella books, so that could be a cool thing. Also, The Shadows Between Us, I read that book quite a while ago, but, like, I just really like it. And I feel like books that I love, I want to have them. Maybe also the Throne of Glass series, honestly, because I really like them, and they're very popular series, and they're also very iconic, just, so that would be cool to have it. What else can I have? What else do I really want? Oh, yeah, and obviously, I really love the Serpent and the Wings of Night series, so that would be another one that I'd really love to have at home, and the covers are pretty cute, so there's that too. Phantasma and Enchantra, yes, I'd love to go buy those. Like, I'm pretty sure if you guys gave me like 10-20 minutes to browse through Amazon and have my Goodreads open and Notion open, I'll give you like a book of like a list of like 100 books that would cost like over 1,000 euros. Could probably do that. Okay. Favorite bookish merch and shops. Okay, I know this is a scandal, but I don't have any bookish merch at all. But I really like the ones of like because right now I'm also in my very Boys of Tommen era, but I really am in love with the big t-shirts of like, with like Kavanaugh at the back said with the number 13, and same with Joey Lynch, and like those, so freaking cute. Like, if I got them, guys, you'd see me wearing them during the summertime like every single freaking day. I'd find an outfit where I could put that shirt on every single time. I promise you that. Obviously, I also love those like hook thingies, like bookmarks, that have like a jangling like chain. That they're so freaking pretty. Like, I'd love that for my books. Like, even though I don't read physically that much, I feel like it'd be so cute. Like, I don't even care. Also, I have this bookmark. I don't know if you guys can see it from the camera, but I'd love other ones like these, but different colors. They're just very cute, and I just really like them. I guess those are like the biggest ones. And like obviously like those big hoodies with like this Goliath and all of that kind of stuff. Like, love those. That's really kind of the idea. And then lastly, favorite bookish creators. Okay guys, we're starting the list. We are. Okay, Jamie Falk, obviously, who gave me the idea to do this video. Larry Reads, Yana Reads, I think, yeah, Yana. Destiny Sidwell, Sarah Caroli, Haley Pham, Caitlin Washko. Wait a second. Okay, she's not really like super bookish, but she has a few videos here and there that are bookish. I also watch her crochet videos. Cameron Kane, love her vids. Who else? Oh yeah, Madison Kate, love her videos. They're so aesthetic and so cute that I just love them. Also, Sunny Kim, I like her for like her recs because she has these videos where they're like very bookish specific, and I love those because sometimes I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. She gives me what I want, so I love those. And I guess Just Ali and Steph Boyer too. Those are like my tops. Well, okay, they're all of the ones I really, really watch, but whatever. So those are like my biggest ones. So guys, thank you for watching this video because we have officially concluded going through all my bookish favorite tags, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment down below your answers to these guys' questions. I know the comment will be like hella long if you guys are a huge reader like me, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Tell me guys down below what other podcast videos you guys want. Any sit down specific videos. Like anything, honestly, guys. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!